Today we're going to be ranking every Chapter 3 Fortnite weapon from worst to best. Starting off with the Anvil Rocket Launcher. Now, this weapon was in the season with the tanks in Fortnite. You could use it to take down vehicles. To be honest, against players, I don't think it was really that good, so I'm going to put it in C tier. The next weapon is the Auto Shotgun. This weapon's still in the game at the moment. It's pretty damn good. I'm going to put it in A tier. Not quite S, but it's still one of the best shotguns we have in the game right now. The Exotic Boom Sniper. This is one of the few exotics that are still in the game at the moment. It does like 10 damage per hit plus the 60 Clinger damage. I'm going to put this in A tier. It's pretty solid. Next, we have the Combat Assault Rifle. This weapon is also still in the game. I'm going to be honest, I think this is one of the best ARs we have in the game at the moment. It is a freaking laser, so I'm going to put it at the top of A tier. The Combat SMG is next. For an SMG, it has a decent amount of recoil, but it's still a solid weapon. I'm going to put it just under the Auto Shotgun. Another one of the snipers now, the DMR. I'm not going to lie, I don't really like this weapon that much, but I still think it is quite a laser if you use it correctly. I'm going to put it in B tier. Up next, we have the Dragon's Breath Sniper Rifle. I'm pretty sure this thing had a one-shot headshot last time it was in the game. It's basically a bolt-action sniper that sets all your builds on fire, so it's pretty OP. I'm going to put it just above the Combat SMG. Pretty sure this next one is the Drum Shotgun. Get that out of here. Next is the E11 Blaster Rifle. Look, I don't know how this thing is mythic. The bloom is absolutely terrible. It's got to go in D tier. There's no other place it could go. The Easter Egg Launcher. This was a limited time Easter weapon. Just like the Grenade Launcher, but the eggs kind of bounced a little differently. Still a solid weapon, though. We're going to put that in B tier. The Flint Knock Pistol. Now, this keeps getting removed. I don't know why. One of the most fun weapons we've had in the game. I don't get why Fortnite keeps removing these fun weapons. Like, it just spices up the meta a little bit. I'm going to put this in S tier. Next, we got quite a new one, the Hammer Assault Rifle. I'm pretty sure this came out this season, if I remember correctly. Look, this season, I'm pretty much only using two ARs, the Hammer Assault Rifle and the Combat Assault Rifle. Both pretty damn good, but I'm going to put this just under the Combat in A tier. Next is the absolute classic Heavy Sniper, still in the game right now. Obviously, the best sniper in the game has to go in S tier. Wait, has the Hunting Rifle been in Chapter 3? I can't really remember. The reason I really never liked the Hunting Rifle too much is because it didn't have a scope, but I still think it's a solid weapon. Straight into B tier. I was going to say I don't remember what this weapon's called, but it's called the Machine Pistol. Like, the base damage was not too much, but the fire rate was absolutely overpowered, so it kind of counteracted the low damage. Honestly, I'm going to put this thing at the top of B tier and move the Hunting Rifle up to the bottom of A. Next, we got the 4 bows. The Explosive Bow is first. I think this thing is absolutely solid, bottom of A tier. After that, we have the Shockwave Bow. This has to go straight into S tier. I gotta say, when the Shockwave Bow was in Chapter 2, it was one of the most fun times I've ever had in the game. After that, we have the Flame Bow. I'm gonna put it straight next to the Explosive Bow. And next, we have the Stink Bow. I think I'll put it in the middle of B tier. Next, we have the MK Assault Rifle. This was the first time we ever saw the red dot sight in Fortnite. At the start of Chapter 3, this was an absolute laser. They kind of nerfed it a little bit, though, but I still think this is the most overpowered AR we've ever had in the game. It has to go straight into the top of S tier. Next, we have the Railgun. This was obviously added in Chapter 2, Season 8. The fact that this thing went through builds made it so damn overpowered. Straight into S tier as well. Oh, my favorite weapon in the game. We have the Shadow Tracker Pistol. Not only is this a suppressed pistol, so that makes it an absolute laser, but it also has the ability to mark opponents when you hit them, so I'm going to put this thing straight into S tier. Next, we got the Stinger SMG. Definitely a solid weapon. The Mythic SMG is so overpowered. I'm going to put this thing straight into the top of A tier. We got the Storm Scout Sniper Rifle. Not only does this sniper have multiple shots, but it also shows you where the next storm circle is. I think we'll put it in A tier. We got the AUG next. Now, the Chapter 3 AUG actually has the red dot sight as well. It's kind of like the MK. I think it deserves to go in A tier, just under the hammer. Two-shot shotgun is next. I'm going to be honest, I do not like this weapon. It's very situational, but I really hate this weapon. I'm going to put it at the top of C tier. Final weapon now, we got the Striker Pump. Definitely a solid shotgun. It's actually pretty good. I'm not going to say it's better than the OG pump shotgun, but it still deserves that A tier spot. That's my final list. Comment down below what your favorite weapon in Chapter 3 is. Mine is definitely the Shadow Tracker. But that's the end of this video. If you want to see more tier lists, leave us a like down below and subscribe. Epic Games.